Steph, is your mic on the right channel?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
It worked earlier, but now it's just like my little clap was like this itty bitty. Oh, see, that one worked good. I think I stuttered when I clapped, and I just went, which wasn't loud at all. You'll see it. It's the only mark.
It's towards the beginning anyway, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, it just takes me time to sync it up. I got to listen for a while, make sure everyone's conversation is always in the right rhythm.
Yes.
Great job,
It's
Steph.
Rhythm.
It's
rhyme.
fine. It's not like this whole process isn't adding an extra 20 minutes to my editing.
Well, I don't know. Maybe start editing sooner.
You mean sooner than Sunday evening?
Yes.
No. Don't throw off my rhythm.
He's gonna throw off his rhythm.
Guys, I have a question.
Pretty sure we'll have an answer.
Hold on.
Oh.
Do you give us a clean cut? We were all talking when you asked the question.
Yeah.
We are the Gabbiest Gang. Love to talk all day. Don't know what we are saying on the League of Ridiculous Conversation.
Guys, I have a question.
This is unprompted.
This is not take 3. What?
What's the question?
Have you ever played a video game or
somebody?
watched, I don't know, an anime, and you thought to yourself, man, if I was the main character of this show and this character was hitting on me, I would totally be all for it, despite the fact that the character is the worst person ever to exist?
All right. For the sake of everyone, I think we need to define what you mean by interest and feelings. Are you saying that if you were
He
fictional,
wants to fuck it.
if you were fictional in this world, you can completely see yourself being attracted to this character?
Yes, 100%.
Everyone
Everyone take a drink.
Does this also mean that in your reality life, you long to be in this fictional world where you have an attraction to this character?
I mean, she's kind of super cool, despite, the terrible things she does.
Despite being a terrible person?
Yes. Now,
Welcome to week something or other of quarantine. This is where we're at now.
so, if you guys are wondering, I'm talking about the anime Akame ga Kill.
I saw that.
In that show, the main villain, her name is S Death.
Oh,
Esdeath. And boy, oh boy, she is a terrible, terrible person. But I'm kind of into it.
Question: what was the name of this show?
Akame ga Kill.
Oh, okay.
AKAME? GA?
Yeah, GA.
Yeah.
GA.
What's this character's name?
S Death.
Yeah, can I see?
Oh, here.
Yeah, go-
Guys,
yeah.
don't worry. I got you.
Oh, yeah.
He has a whole folder.
No. So this is S Death. I'm sharing my screen right now so they can see her.
Y'all can Google.
She is the strongest general in this fictional world in the Imperial
Of the
Army.
Of the Nazi army, apparently.
Not the Nazi army.
I mean, the design of their uniforms
It's very
are
close.
very Hugo Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen this outfit before.
But they're white. They're not black. Black is totally the SS. But here's
Everybody is white in that show.
the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Her boobs are so large.
They are
Like, I don't even-
ginormous.
I don't know how she gets anything done.
Yeah, no, they're.
I don't
they're
see anything
ridiculously
except
large.
Jordan's thing. Let me look it up.
No,
I'm
Leland
looking
did
on
his
my
own
phone.
Google.
Yeah, Liam
Yeah.
does it on Google thing. But okay,
I did find some very nice fan art though that I might send you as far as like, hey,
If this is really rocking your boat, then maybe you want to check this out.
but I'm so conflicted about it because yes, she is a very drawn to be very attractive. That's fine, whatever. But she is literally the worst character to ever exist. She tortures and kills for fun. Like that's what she does as a hobby. That's what makes her happy. That's what she just
Yes.
wants to do at any
Yes.
given moment.
All true.
And she's so like matter of fact about it. It's like, yeah, I'm so. Oh,
She's very honest about it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I saw you were out here just checking out the flowers. Like, yeah, these flowers are. When you rub them against a wound, it causes intense pain. I used a couple torture techniques. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Have you watched all of it yet?
I'm very close to the end. I'm on like episode 21 at the moment.
All right, so you've gotten to the point where they've kind of tried to humanize her and given it like gone through her backstory to kind of explain why she's the way she is.
Yeah,
Okay.
but cool episode, great episode. I mean,
Yeah, it's good.
but she's still a terrible person. Like,
All right, so
Could she leave my screen now? Is that a thing, or do I have to?
sorry.
you don't want to stare through the bars of her staring back at you?
No, I sent Jordan the best picture ever on Instagram. He's fine. Or instant message on Facebook.
I'm so okay. Yeah, that is a yes.
Solid.
Well,
All right,
look,
then-
Anthony wants to fuck Jessica Rabbit, so yes, he understands this plight.
Oh yeah, I didn't say this was weird.
Yeah, we talked about wanting to, what is it, fuck cartoons.
Yeah, there's all
And
kinds
I
of.
didn't have an answer.
That's also true.
Because you don't watch enough cartoons.
Not well. We were going specifically anthropomorphic cartoons,
Also true.
which is turns out a limited amount of male sexual anthropomorphic characters.
I not to bring it up because Kevin Smith recently spoke about it, but I have heard about it on the internet a long before he just figured it out, which makes me feel like I was ahead of the curve on this. But because we go to Comic-Con and all sorts of weird shit, we already know that like females have sexual awakenings with the Disney's Robin Hood. But why
Yes.
is it specifically that?
No idea.
I don't.
Because he's so charismatic.
I think-
Weird, right?
Yeah, I think it's just the pure charisma of the character, and
Yeah.
I think historically foxes have always been
Sexy.
kind of like that particular type of charismatic, kind of
I mean, I
representing
guess on
like
one
a
hand-
sly guy in a club or something, or like someone who could
I'm
a
not
smooth
gonna-
talker.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I get it.
You saw them chicken with them big boobies and like, you know what? Yeah, she can lay eggs
mean-
on my face.
It's like, oh god, it's like you look at Robin Hood Fox, you're like, okay, yeah, I might be into this, and you look at Kevin Costner Robin Hood, you're like, yeah, I'm definitely into the fox. Then it's
Yeah,
like-
no, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally have a sweater with a fox on the back of it because I just really like foxes. And
You know what? The fox is pretty handsome.
Steph is having her
Thank you.
awakening right now.
All right, we're
Steph.
witnessing it live.
Steph, please explain what you see in the Disney's Robin Hood Fox Robin Hood character. What is it about him that you think is made attractive?
And please send us the picture you're looking at.
I think, well, because I was imagining it in my head, and then
Yeah.
I looked it up, and, like, this doesn't really show much. But he just has a really nice smile.
gotta send it to
you
us.
can't see it? Oh, shit. I gotta do that.
It's all about dat tail, y'all.
Oh, is that it? He got a big old tail,
Oh, he has a big bushy tail.
big thick
He's
tail.
got nice. He's got nice eyes.
He has
He is-
kind
no,
eyes.
yeah,
Yes.
He is drawn.
Kind eyes. Aw.
He is drawn
let's be-
very likable.
Let's be honest. We need to deal with this now because they're remaking that. So
are?
we're gonna get. Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna.
they're
get
gonna do a
CGI
live action version of
that.
it.
Oh no! Who's gonna be Robin Hood?
I
Well, no,
don't.
they haven't got that far yet. But I'm just.
I
Saying,
don't
like,
really
there's
understand.
Gonna be a realistic, sexy fox in our future. So we need to get ready for another sexual awakening.
So
I need. All right, I need. Leland, if you know, please inform us. Because what I saw, and only in just the title of an article, is that they want to do a live action CGI of this.
Right.
Now, I could conceptualize when they did the live action CGI of Lion King. They're all pretty much still their animals. But in this, the live action CGI, where the animals are now anthropomorphic and wearing clothes, isn't that just straight animation? Like it,
Well, yeah, but the Lion King.
just
the only
looks
The
real?
only reason The only reason they said it's a live action is because there's some shots of some real lions at
Yeah.
one point.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Other than that, that movie is fucking animated. They did
No,
not
and
teach
it
a
is.
lion to talk. I mean,
And
but
I would
also
argue
that movie looks so weird.
does it? I haven't watched it
Like
yet.
there's no life in those eyes.
It's yeah.
I mean, there's more life in one of Joe Exotic's tigers than there is in that.
One of his
No.
cross-eyed tigers.
Yeah.
Speaking of update, I am watching episode 3 on Friday.
Oh, 3 is where the shit gets weird.
Shit!
Sure.
Sorry, I take that back. I'm watching episode 4
Okay.
on Friday. I did watch 3.
Yeah, Carol fed her husband to a tiger. It happened.
See, now I'm really torn on it because, like,
How?
She did it.
Wait. Are you torn that she fed him to a tiger, or are you torn that she killed him, period?
Or are you torn like he was torn apart by tigers?
Or did he just completely disappear? Like he was
I don't believe
abducted
he
by
disappeared
aliens?
like that. No.
I guess my thing is, like, I still like to give the benefit of doubt. We are all innocent until proven guilty.
That's not what the
But-
internet is for.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Sounds like the perfect crime to me then.
I guess if she didn't specifically feed her tiger or feed her husband to tigers, she definitely knows what happened to him.
No, you know what? Because she so vehemently says, I didn't feed him to tigers, because she fed him to something else. That's why
She
confidently
always says,
"Not
I didn't feed him
tigers."
to tigers. And then she
Yeah,
winks.
She fed him to crocodiles.
Did you guys
They
watch?
do live in Florida.
Did you guys watch the video for "Here Kitty Kitty" by Joe Exotic?
No.
Because
I
that
didn't watch
music
God,
video
no.
is fucking
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Is that the one where he's walking around with the look-alike?
Yes,
feeding,
and
yeah.
it
Yeah,
looks
dude,
just
she's
like her.
on point.
It's crazy how
Yeah,
much she
it
looks like
does.
her.
I was convinced that at first, like, oh wow, she actually went along with it, and I was like, oh no, that's not her.
You know what would be like fucking insane is that the both of them killed him. Like she lured her husband to Joe Exotic, and Joe Exotic fed him to his tigers. Like they secretly work together, but it's something about the Joe and Carol dynamic or relationship, like they came together for one moment, but then instantly fell back apart. But neither one can call the other one on what happened, because then it just leads back to themselves.
Yeah.
So they both have this secret of killing a man, and they both hate each other, but neither one can bring it to light.
You know, at this point, if that was to come out, that would be fabulous.
Maybe that's what the
Because
special
it would
episode's
just-
about.
I mean, it would be. Oh wow!
I was gonna actually bring this all up a little later, but since we're talking about it, I did want to bring up past guest, friend of the show, Jennifer. She emailed us this last week explaining everything that is wrong with zoos, like personal zoos and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And everything that is bad about the show, as to which we all agree on. She wasn't telling us that we were wrong. She just has very strong opinions. But yesterday we were talking after D&D, and she brought to light information that I do feel is important, because the way that Tiger King portrays Big Cat Rescue, so closely identified with Carol Baskin, and Carol Baskin being definitely a shady human being.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Jennifer has worked directly with Big Cat Rescue within this last year, when a personal zoo just completely fell apart, could not hold itself together anymore, and she had to go up and help with the evacuation of those animals. And she said that Big Cat Rescue was genuinely a very big help in that situation.
Okay.
Carol Baskin aside, she did speak well of the company and what they do, and she put it into perspective, because I remember last week or 2 weeks ago I was saying, like, when when you see Joe with tigers, it looks like he really cares for them. And
Yeah.
Carol Baskin just sits in front of a fence while a cat looks miserable behind her. And as much as we want to just personalize or familiarize ourselves with these big cats as just big versions of our pets, Jennifer was very explicit in saying that's not what you do to tigers. It is not good for them. It is not what they're for. It is dangerous to be so familiar with tigers, or just big cats in general. And that
Makes sense.
although it looks impersonal, what Big Cat Rescue does as far as just kind of keeping them detached from people is how you should handle them. And as much as it seems like, well, that's not cute or fun, if you really ask yourself, it is right.
Yeah. And that's fine.
No, that makes sense.
And like, when it comes to Carol Baskin and Joe Exotic, I understand that all these people are bad people. I have nothing against their organizations. I
definitely the Joe Exotic Zoo, or like just personal zoos, I do not find any use for. A cat rescue, run well, I can understand. If it's not run well, then it is, not much better than a personal zoo. But
because I'm just going off the documentary, I know nothing about this stuff. It does seem like Big Cat Rescue is the best staffed because they have a whole
more than 5
army
people?
of people. Yeah, they have a whole army of people
working 10 days for free.
Yeah,
or 10-hour days for free.
All volunteer work. Why pay them?
Because you're not supposed to volunteer that long. You don't volunteer for 40 hours a week.
Some people don't have lives and they want to, do it.
They just want.
I'm being 100% sarcastic. They really want that blue shirt, okay?
Gotta get
They
up to
can't
blue.
buy it anywhere else.
Yeah.
They must
And
have
like
this blue
royal
shirt.
blue, right? Like there's 2 different blues.
It's totally worth the year.
But like if you were to ask me, I think out of all 3 of them, I think Doc's is the grossest. Just
that piece of shit.
Yeah, I think he's the grossest one. Like Joe's not great, but I would pick Joe over Doc.
Yeah, like Doc is fucked in front of a tiger.
Oh yeah.
Like in some Vegas penthouse room, tiger chained at least, if not maybe in just like a big portable cage, but just fucked uncomfortably close to that tiger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
He seems like a gross human being.
I would like to hope nobody fucked a tiger, right?
Fingers
There would be
crossed.
No way.
Fingers crossed.
Oh no, there's a way.
You could fuck anything if you try hard enough.
Yeah.
So weird. Ugh. So yeah, Friday. I'm looking forward. We'll see how episode 4 goes.
I'm watching episode 4 on Wednesday.
Yeah.
there you
Hopefully
go.
I could join in on the watch party this Friday.
Yeah, it was fun.
I rewatched all the Mandalorian on Sunday.
Yeah. Still
really good.
Still great.
I still need to watch.
Yeah, you
I
should.
haven't even watched it.
Oh, Steph.
To be honest, I haven't watched any shows.
What you been doing with your time then?
Animal Crossing.
She's been sucked in.
So you don't like play that and then have something on the television too? Like you were just only doing one thing?
Like you're playing it on your TV?
Yeah, I'm playing it on my. You got to be able to listen to the sounds, the sound effects.
Headphones. Earbuds.
Then what's the point of watching the TV?
Bigger resolution. We know you're a resolution queen.
That's true.
Yeah. That's why I watch it on the TV.
Okay.
There's all these
that's
like
fair.
extra sounds that you have to listen to. Dude, people are fucking nuts. Like it is insane how like detailed the game can be. Like money trees, the whole time you're in the game you're in debt because the stupid
Just like life.
guy, Mr. Nook keeps saying like, "Hey, why don't you upgrade your tent to a
Mr.
house?"
Nook.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's his
Tom
name.
Nook.
Yeah,
It's
Mr.
Tom
Nook.
Nook.
Tom
No one calls
Nook.
him Mr.
No one
Mr.
calls
Nook,
him
if you're nasty.
Yeah. So he fucking like I lived in a tent, I upgraded to a house. Then just now it said, hey, would you like to make a back room for 398,000 bells? And I'm like, you know what?
I do.
Yeah.
I do
Sure.
want to do that.
So I've been catching fish, popping balloons, you know,
For a second, I thought she was
Picking
going to say
up
popping
weeds.
bottles.
Yeah, me too.
weeds, you know, crafting shit.
Have you gone to the Amazon knockoff in the game?
The Nook, whatever it is,
Yeah.
the Nook shop.
Yeah, I guess there's like a version of Amazon inside the game that you can buy things. I think it's for the things that other players make, and then you can buy it from them.
Oh.
But it's
No, I
think
haven't
it
done
works
that yet.
through the game.
I'm still kind of sort of in the beginning levels, but like I've been watching like a bunch of like hacks and tip trick videos, and it's interesting. Like if you look up at the sky, if you hear like a light twinkling noise, you're supposed to immediately drop everything you're holding, look up at the sky, and then a shooting star might pop up. And if it does, you have to press A and you hold your hands in prayer and you make a wish. And it is the cutest thing. That game is so cute.
Steph, I'm curious.
Yes.
You are absolutely and undeniably a gamer. You have a wide array of different games that you play. So I definitely value your opinion when it comes
thank
to
you.
what you think about games.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Animal Crossing, do you
Yeah.
think that the quarantine is the best thing that's happened to this game? Or do you think this game would have been at least close to as popular if there was no quarantine?
I think it would still be as popular, but it got even more popular.
It still would have been big. You're saying
yeah,
it still
would have been big because there's a lot of diehard fans for that. I was watching videos where people are like, they've been waiting years for a new Animal Crossing game.
Yeah, because
it's like
the last game was like in 2005. That was Animal Crossing New Leaf on the DS.
Well, the thing is, like, people are even playing and just making creative as hell islands, and it is insane. Like the link that I sent you guys, like sometime this week, was this guy's like haunted, spooky island, and he got really creative. He had like blood stains on the floor on stamps, and then like mystery mazes,
I
and like a
remember seeing
weird creepy downstairs basement looking room where I was like, why is this odd wooden chair here? Bloodstains, and then a light lamp, like just showing people have these crazy themes, and it's like, it's insane. Like you could even like search 5-star islands on YouTube. So many people have so much time.
Oh, I was.
I mean,
I
that's-
don't know how many.
That's
I don't
all
know
we
how
got
many
is
hours.
time.
Animal Crossing New Leaf came out in 2012, and the original came out in 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, like I just wasn't sure if it was like just the perfect time suck.
Yeah.
For a time when a lot of people that is all they have is just free time now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's what Steph said, that it's definitely helped a bunch.
Because there's a lot of people that I wouldn't think go out to like, or there's a lot of people that I thought wouldn't ever pick up the game because they never seemed like they
Because they go outside.
would game or play those games.
They do
And
things like
a lot-
hiking and the gym.
Yeah, the gym. Exactly.
Well, I mean, Animal Crossing it is a lot of you're gonna do stuff that you do in real life, just in a game.
Yeah, like Sims.
Yeah, it's like a lot of like menial chores and whatnot. Like that's a segment of video games that I respect, but I don't venture there because that's just not interesting to me. Because I get enough of that
Yeah, you
in
don't
real
like
life.
you don't like The Sims.
you
I
want
do
to kill
not.
a demon.
Yep,
Yeah, you don't like The Sims. You don't like.
I want to go to
Those,
bed with
like-
Esdeath, and I want to go to Midgar and take down Shinra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want
I
to summon
did-
that Bahamut.
Exactly.
I did go on an adventure to buy, or I'm gonna do more gaming stuff.
Yeah, you are.
Because last Saturday, I ventured on an adventure to different targets to see if I could pick up an Elgato, and I did.
An Elgato game capture.
So now I can capture
okay.
my gameplay for like the Switch or PC if I play something on PC
Or PS4.
or PS4.
You can do everything.
So you're gonna like start streaming that? Is
Streaming more, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Haven't started yet. I'm still deciding on what.
So Jordan,
I absolutely love Final Fantasy VII. Go on, Leland.
okay, why you got to take the steam out my ship? I was just about to get there. So it took 4 hours to download today, so that was good.
Sounds
Okay.
right.
So that was my afternoon, just watching it slowly tick away.
I mean, it's a good thing it only took 4 hours because PlayStation have been slowing down downloads just because of bandwidth.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
I guess my real question is, what's his name that you love? The badass.
Oh,
Sephiroth?
Barrett Wallace.
I was gonna say Baraka. Why is he so angry and intense?
He's a black guy from the 90s.
I mean, there's that. Also, I mean, he is angry for the planet. He hears the cry of the planet and he wants to save the planet.
Oh no, I got that. He just unloaded on me in a fucking elevator.
Yeah.
And I was just like, sir, I just walked into this situation. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna need you to calm your tits just for about 5 seconds so I can figure out what's happening.
Although I will say one thing. I kind of wish they didn't make him so stereotypically Mr. T type of a character. You know,
Yeah.
You wish
like
they updated him.
Yeah, I wish they updated him a lot. Like, granted, like further on in the game, like you see that facade fade away when you see the real Barrett.
Well, of course.
And I wish there was more of that. I haven't beat the game yet. I'm close to the end, but I wish there was more of that because that is the character that I love. That is the guy. Like, yeah. You'll get there, but
Yeah, no, I'm only like 15 minutes in. I haven't even.
Yeah.
I haven't even because it took all day to download.
Yeah,
Anthony.
sure.
I haven't even blown up that first reactor yet.
Yeah.
So I think what's really interesting so far that I take away from it is when the animation is stunningly beautiful.
Oh my God,
It
yeah.
is. It's the best looking game I've seen in a while. But
It's like a movie.
What I found to be very funny though is they made his Cloud's sword.
yeah.
I appreciate it, but it does look ridiculous. Like when he bends over to pick things up, the sword will stick out and cut a bit. She walks behind him. It reminds me of anyone who puts a sword on at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm glad that they stayed true to this problem at tight spaces at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
There's a scene maybe an hour from where you're at now where Cloud tries to draw the sword in a not good enough and not a good
Not big
position
enough.
and it hit and just tink like oh shit. Like
That happened in a movie. What movie was that? I can't
I
remember.
don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, it's interesting. I think it's yeah. I mean, I played the first one when it came back out back in the day, but to this day, I couldn't tell you what the fuck the plot of that game is. So I'm hoping I can figure this one out.
it's pretty straightforward. They added a lot more that gives more context to things and helps frame everything better.
Yeah, because I can't still tell you what the fuck's happening in Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah.
It's easy. An evil dude decided, you know what? I don't want to die. So he went back in time, split his heart into 7 things. He's basically Voldemort. And then
Yeah, I
he
was
was
gonna
like,
say, wait a minute, I've heard this before.
I have all these different things here, then I'm going to use all these people to open up the key to Kingdom Hearts so that I could live forever.
Wait,
Are you
Still a
serious?
beautiful
Is that-
game.
Is that what's happening?
That's basically what Xander's been after.
wait.
I don't know why they don't just say that.
Kingdom
Actually,
Hearts isn't
actually
the
wants to destroy
collective.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts isn't the collective culmination of all those worlds.
No. Kingdom Hearts is the heart of the universe, basically. And what Xehanort
Is there
wants to
more
do
than
is-
one of them?
No, there's just one universe.
Then why is it Kingdom Hearts?
It's because they decided it to be that.
Okay.
and
I don't
Because the
ask these
magic-
questions, Anthony. I just accept. Okay.
like, Xehanort's
ask
ultimate
these
goal
questions.
is to open up Kingdom Hearts, destroy it, and then rebuild the universe as he wants it to be.
Ah,
That's it.
yeah.
Still a beautiful game.
Beautiful game, but
Crisis on
crazy
Infinite
as hell.
Earth, method. I get it.
Oh, love it.
And it's funny, like a lot of people, when they talk about the original Final Fantasy VII, they say that story is very convoluted because it starts off as you are basically eco-terrorists trying to take down a giant corporation, and that turns into there is a ghost man who is trying to destroy the world, and you have to stop him.
Is that Sephiroth, right?
Yeah.
Is he in the game again? Right?
I'll just keep playing.
Oh, okay. Is he still voiced by Lance Bass?
No, it's someone else. They have
Wait, what?
They have entirely new voice actors for everyone.
That's true?
Yes, in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, Sephiroth is voiced by Lance Bass.
Wow.
Also, in Advent Children, it's Lance Bass.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Rachel Lee Cook was Tifa.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that. I don't remember the movie, but I remember that.
And Christy Carlson Romano was Yuffie, but she's not in this game. It's fine.
Yuffie's not in this game?
No, you meet her outside of Midgar.
Oh.
She's in the game, but the actress isn't in the game.
Oh, got it. Okay. I was just like, Yuffie, I like that. And David Boreanaz's character, whatever the fuck his name was.
I don't know.
Strider or some shit? I don't know.
I think you're thinking of Lord of the Rings.
You know, I'm always thinking of Lord of the Rings right now. I really want to do like a rewatch.
It's been a long time.
I couldn't do
I think
it.
I watched it on base. I remember there's like two towers. There
There are 2 towers, yes. That's
Two
one
towers.
full movie
Oh, yeah.
to get you to 2 towers.
Yeah, you're thinking Leon,
Yeah, that's him.
whose real name is Squall Leonhart from Final Fantasy VIII, but they called him Leon in Kingdom Hearts for some reason.
I like how they have the same character. Well, they have most of the same characters integrated from Final Fantasy and in Kingdom Hearts.
And then you get to 3 and
but
none of them are there.
But is it
Yeah.
like a vast majority of the characters in Kingdom Hearts from Final Fantasy VII?
No.
No, okay. Because I just remember like
like
there's
7
that
and
blonde
10?
guy and
Yeah.
the guy with the spear, right? Like, is he not Final Fantasy VII?
Oh, Sid? Yeah, he's also 7.
Okay.
They do have a lot of Final Fantasy VII characters. Barrett's not in Kingdom Hearts at all.
Nah, he wouldn't stand for that nonsense.
They don't.
No.
Fucking
He
bitch
has no
slap
idea what the
Donald in the face
Oh man,
with the gun arm.
You know how much I would
Aw.
love that scene. Yeah, Barrett, Kate Sith, and Red 13 are all not in Kingdom Hearts. I don't, and they kind of combine.
I feel like
Cloud
Red
and
13
Vincent.
would have been a great fit.
He would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine him just standing next to Pluto, like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
Pluto
I keep
shitting
seeing
himself.
I keep seeing people's clips or like little snippets on like Instagram or Twitter, and it is beautiful.
Oh
looking.
my, the game is so goddamn pretty. It's
Yeah.
crazy that A, it exists, and B, that it looks like that.
Maybe it's worth like eventually when someone just puts a whole run through together
Yeah.
on YouTube in 20
You'll
parts.
just check it out?
Just watch the whole thing like a long ass movie.
Like a movie.
Yeah, watch Maximilian Dude on
Maximilian
YouTube.
Dude.
Yeah, because he streams on Twitch, but then he puts the entire playthrough on YouTube. Because this dude, when the original trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, he put out a video and he starts breaking down all this stuff. The developers actually took that video and showed it to like the dev team. Like, this is the feeling that we want to capture throughout this entire game.
Yeah.
They based it off of him.
They use his reaction. Like, this is what we want to do to
This is
the
the goal.
fans. Yeah. So he has like this really like close connection to the game because of that, but also because that's his favorite game of all time.
Right on.
So he's a good person to go to, and he like kind of points out like, oh yeah, this is at that part of the game, and this is what they're calling back to, and like because he knows that game front to back. Like, it's crazy.
Which one's got the vampire?
Vincent,
Yeah.
that's 7, but he's not in this game
What? It took the
'Cause he-
vampire out?
because he's later in the
That's just
original game.
racist. Oh, they couldn't fit it? They couldn't fit it in the fucking game? They added like 20 more hours to it? They couldn't put the fucking vampire in there?
Well, yeah, because it doesn't make sense because he's buried in the coffin elsewhere.
So when does he show up in the chronological Final Fantasy VII world?
In the
Because
original
there's only
game,
the 1-7, right? Like, that's it. They don't go back to that world.
well, no, they went back to it 3 times. There's 7, there's Dirge of Cerberus, and there's Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the movie.
Okay, but there's only... All right, what's that second one? Is that another game, or is that a...
Yeah, that's a game. Starring Vincent, the vampire.
Okay.
Not a great game.
I want vampires to get their due. And honestly, I know nothing about him. I know he's a vampire. He looks cool, like he's very edgelord of the like early millennium, and I'm into that.
Yeah.
If we gave him one of the gun blades from 8 or 9 or whatever, it'd just be perfect for me.
Anthony, watch Advent Children on Steph's Roku because I have my stuff on there. Watch it because he's in there. He's there.
Have you hooked it up
And he
at
does some
all?
stuff.
No, I haven't. Listen, Parasite is on Hulu now, and I still haven't watched it.
I still need to watch that.
I heard.
It's on Hulu.
I want to rewatch it just because it's a great movie.
I just got a text that I got to talk about because it just bugged me. So, as some of you may know, I'm still doing the Instagram feed for the store while we're out.
Yeah.
Because Paul does not know how to work social media, so I take care of it. I have posted things that have been very specific and detailed orientated on how to get in contact with people at the store and to get comic books if you need them so bad. I would say about once a day I get a direct message just as how do I get my books? It takes every ounce of strength I got to be like, look at the posts. That's it.
Bitch.
I have nothing more. But because, professional,
Yeah.
I have to, hey, if you contact blah, 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 and I give all the
This
information.
is how you get there.
But I'm just kind of like, motherfucker, how about you look at the fucking post before you answer, you direct message me, because there's only 2 options right now, and they both tell you who to call and when to call right there.
And it's the same person.
It's the same fucking person. Oh my God.
This
Okay,
this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. It seems maybe you've been out of office life for too long and have forgotten the, as per my previous email starter, which is just a big, hey, you fucking fuck.
I did that. There's one guy that he's one of my top 10 that I just do not like. He's just something about him that rubs me the wrong way every time he comes in. Me and Paul have actively said, if you want to come in and be an asshole, I know how to deal with that. If you want to come in and be creepy, I know how to deal with that. It's the needy people. That's our biggest problem.
All right, I get it.
Needy motherfuckers, those are what drive us up the wall. And this guy's like in the top 10 of the most neediest people. But I don't know how to...
He can't do anything for himself.
No, and it drives me up the wall. He's like, where's Batman? I don't know, man. In the same fucking space it's been the last 25 years.
In the bees.
Also in the bees. Anyway,
There's
he contacted
20
me,
books with Batman on them.
but then he's in the right spot.
Yeah.
But he contacted me the other day and was just like, I moved out of state. How do I get my books? And I did that. I said, well, as per all the posts that have been before this email,
There you go.
the information is there. And he wrote back, oh, cool, thank you. I didn't see them. No shit.
Oh boy.
Now, just
You're
to
a fucking idiot.
just to be a little devil's advocate,
No, I don't. I need you to support me as my best friend.
I do, but I'm also innately a defender of everybody.
He's basically Sailor Moon.
I am.
Oh yeah.
I am. I also go through a transformation to get my clothes on.
To a big giant asshole.
Not everything shows up in everybody's feed unless they specifically go to your page, which I would assume everybody would before just going to and messaging you as a reasonable
Well, you have
person
to.
would. Yeah, correct. You got a point. If they're DMing you, they went to your page.
Yeah.
But in their general feed, maybe they flip, don't see it, and then they just go already settled on the fact that they're just gonna DM you.
I get it. People are dumb, and I've
People
been doing
are
it for
dumb.
30 years. I'm just saying. But not a day goes by that I don't have a one question. I'm like, seriously, bro, I know you. Like, and if I know them, I'm not being nice about it. Like if they're one of the customers I can really be free with, I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? It's like, they're like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm like, you should be sorry. All right, so go back to your Final Fantasy discussion.
I'm so sorry you have to deal with that, Leland.
Whatever.
That
It's the only thing.
sucks.
You know what? It's the only work I have right
something to
now.
do.
Let me have it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like-
Are you at least getting like occasional like cool messages?
oh yeah, no, I'm getting a lot of really nice messages
Right
from
on.
customers like, "Hey, checking in, making sure you guys are okay."
Right on.
Blah 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 blah. So that helps. I kick an email out to some of. It's really weird. Like, this is the first job that I've had where, like, I can say I made friends from the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always use a joke, like, if I like you at the store, I tell you, like, I'm like, no, we're fine. Like, I'd say hi to you outside of work. Like, versus a lot of people I would not say hi to outside of work.
It's funny. I thought
That's
we were
fair.
friends through work, but whatever.
That's okay.
Really?
I mean,
Sorry.
it's how we met, but I guess you just don't see me the same way. That's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't see you the
Fine,
same
I
way
guess.
at all.
I guess because we've shared several hotel rooms over the years, I don't see you the same way. I see you as fucking family at this point. Like, means I don't gotta be nice.
Oh, I know not. I know. You're not.
Wow.
I sent you a wonderful message today, which you didn't like or respond to.
I'm still working.
You're being moody. It's not about your work.
Also, yes, I have been very moody. Quarantine is really getting to me. I am not having a good time.
Suck it up, Buttercup, because we're all in it together.
Into May.
Oh, it is May for
Yeah.
everyone?
Middle of May was LA's new date the other
Yeah, I
day.
did hear that. Damn.
Which that's also going to probably just apply
And they
to San
just,
Diego as well.
about a couple hours ago, the governor said
Huh?
all gatherings until August are postponed, essentially.
Interesting.
I wonder if Comic-Con will just postpone or just call it for the year.
They should probably just
WonderCon
call it for
called
the
it,
year.
right?
Yeah,
They should probably
I would
call it.
assume because how do you redo anything to that scale? Like,
You don't. You just call it for a year, honor all the tickets for next year, and call it a day. But they won't honor those tickets because WonderCon sent all their tickets.
Yeah, they're gonna
all their
refund.
money. And to me, that seems so ridiculous because it's like, but you already have the money, so just keep the money and just.
But
be like,
maybe
hey,
you
we'll
were
honor the
available
ticket
then.
next
You're not
year.
available for the following year, or maybe you don't know
But
what's
they
going to
still
happen to you between
refunded?
now and then. I think refunding and then
Sure.
letting everyone buy again is the right call.
Yeah, but the people that fought to get a Comic-Con ticket and then to lose it and not get one
Oh,
again,
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
that's going to
That's
be a real problem.
unfortunate.
This would be the
sucks.
first year where I actually got all days.
God damn, that's true.
So let's see. This year is going to be the year that I go to Japan and I go to all days of Comic Con. Both of that, it's probably not going to happen.
I know
Yeah.
probably about it. It's definitely not going to happen.
But I'll be the positive side for you. You're alive and well.
Currently.
Here's the even more positive side. I'm playing motherfucking Final Fantasy VII Remake. The
Would you
game-
trade?
A game I legitimately never thought I would live to see the day come out. I remember.
You have 4 versions of it. I don't know how you can't possibly.
Given the option, given the choice to do all the Comic-Con in Japan and Final Fantasy VII as it is now, you only ever get one in your entire life. Do you go with Final Fantasy VII?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, let's see, when the PS3 first came out, they had a tech demo. This is before the PS3 even came out. They had a tech demo for the PS3 of what it can do. And for that tech demo, do you know what they used?
No.
They used the opening scene from Final Fantasy VII of Cloud on the train and jumping off. they used that as the tech demo for the PS3, which was
Yeah, didn't people lose their goddamn minds and they're just
because that was the first time we thought, oh my god, they can do something like this. They could remake this game with these graphics.
Yeah.
Couldn't they
And then
always
10 years
remake
later.
these games?
Well, they would have had it earlier, right? But they just threw it.
Anthony,
Right?
don't be that guy.
I'm just saying, as soon as you got to PlayStation 2, you could have remade the game in a better quality than the previous.
Oh yeah, but during the PS2 era, they gave us Dirge of Cerberus. We're like, oh no.
But that's
Don't-
one with my man Vincent, right?
Yeah, so like, don't do. I own that game. I've never
Quit
played it,
beating
but
up
I
on
own it.
vampires.
Ah, and
We're
then
very
PS5.
sensitive, emotional bunch.
Hey, well, at least we're
PS5
getting
if we
Vampire the
get it.
Masquerade Bloodlines 2 sometime this year.
I've never played any of those.
I looked up at the PlayStation 5 controller that's coming out, which looks really pretty.
I'm into it.
But the way that they talked about it, it can do pretty much everything except blow me. That's kind of
Also
how they
into it.
described it. It was it's got finger sensitivity. I'm like, uh-huh.
It'll be coming later.
Yeah, you just gotta strap two of them together.
It'll attach to
October
it like an
and
old Rumble
December?
pack.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
$100 a controller. No, thank you.
I want it. I will get it.
Does it
I'm
still look
very-
like a regular PlayStation controller? Does it look
No.
very different?
No, it looks Star Trek as fuck.
Oh, all right. Someone shoot me a link.
It has more of the form factor of like a Switch Pro control or an Xbox control.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Let me see.
I mean, I'll get it. I like that it's backwards compatible. That's going to help out a lot.
Yeah, see, okay, that's what I thought. Because my PS4 is fine right now, but one of my USB ports is dead, and I thought about getting a Pro before, but obviously because it's so close to the PS5 already coming out, I would just up and get the PS5.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
this year.
'Cause at least that case, yeah.
Might be.
Yeah, true. Everything is a little...
Because I looked it up. It said
in the air now.
October, October through
Yeah.
December-ish was the goal.
The idea it'd be fall of this year, but I think it'd be smarter if they just waited till next year.
Yep.
Put it out in January or February, when hopefully things are better.
Yeah, new year, new...
Console.
Well, I was going to say new year, new world?
New PSU.
us, new life?
New year, new PSU.
God.
I mean, I'll be surprised if any of those big movies are coming out this year.
yeah.
Every day makes the future a little more suspect.
Well, I have to wait till next year for Fast...
Fast
whatever.
9.
9.
Yeah, 9.
The Fine and the Furious.
I mean, I just think it's funny. Even, let's say, everything kind of, we're allowed to move about a little bit more, say around, November or something. Some people are still not going to want to go out and sit in a movie theater if they still don't have a vaccine.
Yeah, things
that's
things will
fair.
not turn back on like a light switch.
Well, that's why I still think that it's interesting that they're quote unquote trying to reopen stuff again. I was just so if they do push to reopen stuff, do we just continue with our precautions of
Yes.
masks and gloves, but I can go into an Ulta and buy makeup because fuck it?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
but
that is
the
what
problem is-
post-quarantine life will be.
I mean, the problem is until we have a vaccine, and they're going to have to do that stuff slowly, because if they do it like fucking Numbnuts wants to do, we're going to have we're going to have a resurgence just like Singapore did, and they're all back in lockdown because they all went crazy, and they should have just fucking stayed in. And yeah, it's probably for the best that California is on its own, because we can't count on anything coming out of Washington.
We are
so.
we are doing
Yeah.
very well for the nation compared to the rest of the U.S. We are doing very
we're doing
well.
okay.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. Well, that's good. Because
But that's to a commitment to our governor, who was like, "Oh no, fuck this shit, lock the shit down."
Yeah.
yeah,
The governor I
Newsom's like,
did
"Nope,
not know
nope."
existed a month and a half ago.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I didn't know his name was Gavin Newsman.
I just learned that right now.
That's
I
the-
couldn't tell you a name at
Guys,
all.
that's the dude I voted for. Like,
Now I'm ready
you're
to get
welcome.
him tattooed across my chest. Like,
I
mean,
this guy's got
I
a
don't
plan.
remember who I voted for, honestly. I just picked a name.
I know I voted
usually-
Democrat, so I guess I voted for him.
Yeah, I mean, look, my voting is simple.
Oh,
If I
yeah,
don't know-
me too, then.
My
maybe.
voting is simple. If I don't know who you are,
You don't get a
and I,
vote?
and I can't see, no, if I can't see finding information on you,
You give him the D.
I go, are you a woman? And can I say your name? Then you got my vote.
All right, that second part is problematic.
No, because it means you probably are something that's not white, and I want you in my corner. So it's
Okay,
like-
if you can't say their name, it is also in your plus column.
yes.
Okay, all right, that's better.
Jesus Christ. I love how you go about things, Leland. I have no questions.
But look, I'm
I
an
trust
educated
you.
person. I do look up these people's names, though. I'm not just like, Malika, check.
I was about to say, as you were saying it, I was like, what if the person had like the most generic last name? Like it was just like Smith, and you're like, white person, no. And you find out later they're like somebody else.
They
And
were
I'm like,
good.
"Aw,
One of
man,
the good
I should have
ones."
voted for
Well,
you.
what if you get one of those sleeper agents, like the name is Tulsi Gabbard, and it's like, oh, I guess. Don't.
There's that.
Don't. Not her.
I don't know what she does, so I don't know. about
Don't.
her.
Well, whatever she does, we don't.
Jordan doesn't like it.
She's clearly a
Not
Russian
cool?
asset. She clearly is.
Wow.
Oh, did you see his news today coming out of Russia?
No.
He's
No.
like, yeah, it's pretty bad here. No shit.
Of course it is.
No shit. I can't imagine that the coronavirus hit Russia hard. No, really?
I honestly thought you were going to say that he came out and said, "Yeah, we cured it.
No, nothing. No.
No.
Disease has frozen. All is good in Russia."
I think the only country we really don't have a bead on how they're going is
North Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think they're all dead. I think it's over.
Yeah, they could literally be all dead. We would not know.
True.
Yeah. I know for my dad, who is still stuck in the Philippines, his flight got canceled through Korean Airlines yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah, they actually canceled his flight. Which,
I mean, as shitty that he's stuck there, but
Yeah.
like, it's probably better that he stays there right now, because if he travels on a plane, he could catch it on a plane and then bring it.
oh
home.
yeah, of course, exactly. Yeah, no, he's fine. It's just his truck's outside, so I gotta like keep turning it on every once in a
Oh
while.
fuck yeah! There's no way my car is going to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drive mine down the freeway at least twice a week just to keep it.
I haven't touched
doing
it
its
since
thing.
quarantine started.
Wait, so me not turning it on is like that's not enough? Like I turn it on and I rev it a little.
Run
and
it
I
for
let
like
run.
5 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I've been turning it on and revving it like 3-4 times, and then like turning it off.
I just drive down to get the mail, then I drive around the block.
Yeah.
Then I
Yeah.
park.
I'll do some driving.
Okay. Well, the thing is, my car got boxed in by like our neighbor's truck, and then I never come in time like when my roommate's not home, but like when I try to. If there's an open spot, then I'll like take my dad's car around. But man, shit's just been sitting there since like February 28th,
Jeez.
like just in his car.
Yeah.
I feel like even his like stuff in his car aged. Like,
I mean, probably.
I was looking at these papers and I was like, "Oh my god, they're cracking! This is horrible."
One of these days, I think I'm gonna have to drive down there just so I could find some goddamn toilet paper.
Ooh, getting scarce.
I got you.
Oh yeah,
Getting troublesome?
Game real low.
I got you, man.
Do you want to do the game before we go?
Yeah.
Let's do that game. 'Cause we just
I was like, "Could we just like?"
we're circling a
do you-
drain of really getting into bummers.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like gonna say like maybe try to go for like the 1 through 20, or like in the 115s, because we haven't gotten a lower number at all.
It's up to Siri. She's the boss.
It's gonna be high.
Yep. All right.
I bet you.
Siri, give me a number between 1 and 30.
I didn't get that. Could you
Don't
try
mother-
again?
Don't you lie to me. Give me a number between 1 and 30. Oh, this bitch. Give me a number between 1 and 30.
A random number between 1 and 30 is 12.
There we go. See? Right there in the
Okay.
middle.
Oh, there
Alright.
you go. Cool.
The number between 1 and 30 is 15. It's like, all right.
Oh, you literal bitch. This is fun. This is
Okay.
fun. 2 celebrities you'd hate to be stuck in a car with for a 6-hour drive.
2 celebrities.
2 celebrities that you could not stand for a 6-hour drive. Who are the worst 2?
What's her name? She rips off people's jokes. She's annoying.
Amy Schumer?
Amy Schumer.
Take that, Amy Schumer.
Sorry. I feel like I would say something, and then 15 minutes later, she would say the same exact fucking thing I said. And I'd
Just
be like, you know
blatantly
what?
stealing jokes in
You
front of
just
you.
need to shut up. There's no one in the car except me and this other celebrity.
You
I
made
know
this?
you didn't bite it off him.
I made this.
Who would be my last? Celebrities I don't like.
And we'll keep politicians out of this because
Oh,
clearly,
God. Yeah. No, that's
clearly.
off the
Can
table.
we also base this off of like influencers or solely celebrity like
If they're
actors,
a,
actresses?
if they are of a if
Shows.
they are an influencer of a very high echelon, a very high status, then I guess that'd be okay. But I think we would need Jordan to kind of help gauge because Leland and I are not going to know.
That's fair. That is fair.
Hey,
Who's Charles James Leland?
James
James
Charles.
Who's James Charles?
Who's
Charles
Nikocado Avocado?
Oh, ooh, I
No,
really
not
hate
him.
him.
wait, are these real people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
really
Yeah.
don't
So
like him.
there's my point.
Or Trisha Paytas. Her
I
too.
I answered
Let's
this
stay away from
question.
influencers.
I answered this question on the Google Doc. So I have my 2, which my second one I bet I could probably do better. But if everyone wants a little more time, the 2 I put in is Gwyneth Paltrow and Bill Maher.
Oh, God.
Which one's Bill Maher?
He does like one of the HBO like
Real time.
real time with
Real Time,
Bill
yeah.
Maher. He talks
He was
about
on
like
Politically
politics and
Incorrect before.
current stuff.
Oh, that's a solid 2. Like she would drive me up the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
There will
The fact that you
there will be
Oh,
there will be a double homicide by the time that car ride is over.
Sits in the
Yeah.
car. So, on my site, Goop. Shut up.
Do you like this air freshener?
Shut
It's my
up.
vagina.
yeah, it's my vagina.
Which smells like citrus and sage and stuff.
Oh, God.
God.
Huh.
Yeah, like
it
those
Bill Maher?
those 2 people, just listening to them talk, I feel I would, if I can't kill the both of them, I'm jumping out the window. I do not want to be in forced polite conversation with either of them.
Well, I like that forced polite conversation.
Yeah.
Like, cause like if you're in the 6-hour drive, you have to interact with them, and like unless the person you pick is just blatantly an asshole, you would assume
Yeah.
the situation for 6 hours is you have to tolerate their company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for one of mine, Carrot Top would drive me up the wall.
Starts doing magic tricks in the car.
I could see that. Is it weird that it annoys me that he's so buff?
Yes.
It looks really odd.
With his
and
permanent eyeliner.
Like
Yeah, it's just everything about him is weird.
something
It's
about him
confusing.
getting super ripped, just like
throws me off.
It annoys me, and I don't know why. I could not give you an answer.
No, you don't need to. Everything you're saying is valid.
But yeah, like if Carrot Top is Carrot Top all the time, then I definitely see that being a real annoying, always on personality that does not last more than 30-45 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm having a really hard time trying to think of
Narrowing it down.
Well, I have a hard time thinking of people I just don't like because I push them out of my brain, so I just don't have to deal with them until they pop up. Steph, do you know who?
Yeah.
Do you know who I hate?
Oh, you don't like Beyonce?
No, I thought about Beyonce, but I don't like her music. I don't know how she is as a person. You know, like
No one knows. That's the mystery. she literally has no personality. She would probably just sit there and be quiet the whole time.
Ugh, God, I could imagine that. Ugh.
Hey, you know what sounds like a good idea? Let's sing some songs, y'all. And then she just starts singing.
6
I'm
hours
pretty
of
sure that's
carpool
not gonna
karaoke.
happen.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's who it is. James Corden.
James Corden?
I want to murder him. Oh my God, I hate him so much.
Oh, you don't?
No,
I don't know.
I find him to be so annoying because he's just constantly talking. It's like, who put the quarter in you, and when do you stop? Just stop talking. He's so happy and loves everything. I'm like, no, you don't. Stop it.
I don't know. I think I might be able to
What about
tolerate
Jimmy
that.
Fallon?
I think I could
He's another
handle
one.
him,
I would punch him in the face too.
but
Fallon might kind of get annoying because Fallon always feels like he's really like desperately reaching for relevancy.
Yeah.
I get tired of his every time he does a singing option, he always sounds like he's just going straight Western voice. Like it doesn't matter what. Is that Fallon or is that Kimmel?
No,
Fallon.
that's Fallon.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, every time. It could be any song, and he'll always come out with whatever.
So at Universal Studios, they have the tram tour that you can take,
Yeah.
and they show you shit.
Yeah.
So for like 20 years or something, Whoopi Goldberg was the host of the tram tour.
Oh.
And about 10 years ago, they switched it, so now it's Jimmy Fallon. It's the most annoying thing because you're stuck on that tram for 90 minutes listening to his shtick. And it's just, you can't even get off.
That sucks.
I've got another one to throw
else?
out if you guys are looking.
Sure.
I really don't think I could handle a long car ride with Joe Rogan.
Oh, no.
Oh,
you are
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
I-
annoying.
Fear Factor guy?
Yeah, I've got friends who like are fans of him. Luckily, I don't have any friends who are like super fans, but like they like him and occasionally like they post things that he has said. I don't think I could handle that dude for more than a couple hours.
I think I
Him and
listened.
his-
Go ahead.
what was his partner on that show with the chicks with the trampolines?
Jimmy
The
Kimmel.
Man Show.
Oh, no, the other one.
Adam
Oh, Adam Carolla.
Oh, God. That would be hard.
Adam Carolla, I've heard on podcasts with fucking what's his name? It's Adam Carolla and who's that? Like
Dr.
fake
Drew?
doctor? Everyone, Doctor
Real
Drew.
doctor.
No, he's
I
a
know,
real
but
doctor.
people said he was a fake doctor.
No, real doctor.
No, he's a real
doctor.
doctor.
I don't know. Like like my
Like Dr. Oz, but he's a real doctor too.
I don't know about Dr. Oz. My experience with Adam Carolla has been way more Loveline than it was like anything else. So that from that impression, I feel like I could go 6 hours. I could, a drive from here to Vegas. I think I could handle it.
I'm gonna say Kim Kardashian for one.
Ooh,
Sits in the car. So
can't-
like,
No,
let's listen
God,
to
stop.
some music.
Ugh.
yeah,
I
any
don't know how I
Kardashian.
feel about this.
Yeah, any of them, really.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
sound.
I wouldn't want to be with Chris. I feel
Grinding.
like she would be the boss of me, and I don't like it.
She could be the
tell her
boss of
no.
Jordan, right?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Hey,
Just be like,
Yeah.
bitch, I don't work for you.
So the
she just assumes you do
Kardashians,
because you look poor.
Amy Schumer. I know there's like some people that like fucking bug me, and I just can't think of their names right now.
I mean, honestly, Anthony, you pulled the best one by pulling out Gwyneth.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah, that would
like,
annoy
it's
me
a
too.
strong pull. Like,
Like, once you say goop, it's all done.
Yeah.
You're just like, that bitch.
I'm like even looking at movies because I'm trying to think of people in movies that fucking annoy me.
Oh, Tekashi 6ix9ine. There you go. Fuck that guy.
Oh, the rapper?
Fuck
Right?
that guy. Fuck that guy.
Tyler Perry. I don't want to be in the car with him.
Oh.
I hope 6ix9ine stays in jail. Fuck that guy.
All right.
Now, when you
Or
say
Tyler Perry as Medea. I
I
think
was gonna
I'd
say,
be
do you
annoyed.
want it, is it Tyler Perry or is it Medea? So you answered the question.
So if it was Medea in Seasons, I don't think I'd be happy with that either. I don't know. I don't want to know her as Halloween. I don't want to know her in Christmas time. I don't want to know her in all her other themed movies.
Have you watched a Medea movie?
I don't remember.
I don't think you
I don't
have.
think so.
I feel like you should watch a Medea movie and then give us your opinion afterwards.
Is Tyler Perry a Scientologist?
I don't believe so.
He's
I don't
real...
think so because there's a lot of Christian values in his movies.
Okay.
I still have
maybe
this
that's it. He's just real
from
up with God.
Christmas, and
Seth
it's
is holding
still
up a DVD
wrapped
of Medea goes to prison.
in cellophane because I never watched it. I was supposed to, but
So,
I
Steph,
didn't want to.
you have never watched a Medea movie?
No, I have.
Okay.
Which one?
Is that what is it?
Boo
Does
2?
it actually have to say Medea in it? Because I've seen Diary of an Angry Black Woman, and that one was
And Medea is in that movie, isn't she?
yeah.
It's like a
Is that
cameo,
not,
or
but that's not a comedy though. I thought.
Oh no. If there's any Medea movie that I said I was gonna watch, it would be the Halloween themed one because I heard there's a
Not-
lot of
Boo
Not
and
the
Boo
one that
2.
you own?
no. I think it's Boo 2. Is that the
Boo
one?
2.
Yeah.
Boo and Boo 2.
I think I wanted to watch Boo 2.
Do you think you needed to see Boo 1 before to?
I don't think
Understand,
so.
yeah.
I feel like I could just watch one of those videos where they sum up the movie, or I'll watch a Cinema Sins on everything wrong with Boo 1, and I'd be fine.
Why don't you watch the movie that you own?
Why don't you watch movies that you own?
Because you're only going to watch one. You've settled on that fact. You're only going to watch one. So you might as well watch, like, the one you think you might enjoy the most. Like, that is where I
Boo
sit.
2.
That is where I sit.
I feel like I would.
My mind would be blown if I come out of Boo 2 being like, that was real fucking funny, and I want more.
Guys, I got a fever.
I got a confession.
It's more Medea.
Hallelujah. I'm in with Medea.
All I remember is that when we were doing the podcast, you always threw a Medea on the list for things. You were like, let's throw a Medea on there. I'm like, no, I'm not ready. I'm just not ready.
It's a very specific kind of movie.
It is. Yeah, they are. They really are.
But no, I think Tyler Perry might be problematic. I don't know if I'd want to sit with him. He feels like
I don't know. He might be interesting to listen to. The man's like one of the most successful movie directors in the world.
That's why I'm
dude.
torn. Like if he just talks like industry, I think that could be cool. But he also seems like the type who'd really kind of get preachy.
He loves
Well,
Star
that's the
Trek.
thing. It's the preachy part
That's
that
why
I
he was
can't
in
stand.
Star Trek.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Have you heard my story about that, Jordan?
I have not.
Okay, so I took Brian, who you may or may not met. It doesn't really matter for this story. He does not do sci-fi.
Yeah, okay.
That's just his thing.
Yeah.
So
like
I
Steph.
was like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna
me.
take you to Star Trek 2009. We're gonna enjoy it. He's like, okay. And that scene where Tyler Perry is the admiral, Brian is the theater is dead silent.
Yeah.
and all you hear is Brian go, ha. So after the movie, I pulled him aside. I was like, "Why did you laugh at that one thing?" He
At
goes,
that part.
he was like, "Leland, that was Medea," and I'm like, "I don't understand. What do you mean?"
Medea in space.
He's like, "That
Oh
was
my God.
Tyler Perry." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that without the wig and stuff." I didn't. He goes, "Medea's in Star Trek." It's like, yeah.
What? You mean you didn't recognize Alex Cross from that one movie he did?
Oh, jeez.
God. Oh.
But yeah, no, it's interesting. Flavor Flav.
I could see that getting
Flavor
real old real
Flav.
fast.
Yeah, that would get old real quick.
I can see that.
Yeah, boy.
You're like,
Yeah.
you need to stop talking now. It's like,
Yes, sir. I know
it's
what
been
time it
10
is.
minutes.
You just told me 5 minutes ago. There's no need
we've
to
literally-
keep telling me.
we've been on the road for 5 minutes. I'm going to need you to stop.
Cat Williams would be funny, but I feel like I would get tired of him if he wouldn't stop talking.
Seth Williams?
No. Cat Williams.
Oh, Cat
'cause
Williams.
I feel like it'd be funny at first, and then he wouldn't stop complaining.
Once he gets
and then
through
I'd
his
get annoyed.
Once he gets through his hour of material and then he goes on to the next one, you realize it's still the first one just rehashed. I do think that would get old.
Also, I think I'd get tired of him cursing at me. Like, put that motherfucking shit on, and then he'd like,
Bitch.
turn it on, and then, man, put that shit down, and I'd be like, fucking shit, just figure it out.
Hey, Steph, imagine being in a car with Carlos Mencia and Amy Schumer, just stealing jokes back and forth.
They've got no one to
Just
steal
sits
from,
there.
though.
Hey, I could jump in
totally
and steal
silent.
jokes too, and maybe they'll laugh, and we could all have a good time. I could be funny too, guys.
I wouldn't want to
We
be
know.
in a car with Louis C.K. for 6 hours, because I feel like at some point
That feels like the
he's
sweatiest
going to
car.
jerk off on me.
That feels like the sweatiest
no,
humid
man.
car.
Yeah,
Ew, gross.
just I feel sticky just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sits in the back seat.
Gross.
Would you be in the car with Adam Sandler?
Ooh. Nope. I'm gonna put my foot down.
No.
Like I was thinking, like, oh, like an annoying, like, old rock star. But
Yeah.
no, man, they probably have all the stories to fill that time for 6 hours.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
then again, but would you get tired of hearing about how many people Steven Tyler fucked by hour 4? Just,
Steven, we're at 3,592. You need to stop.
Just like
and when did,
Steven Tyler and Keith Richards trying to see
God.
like the amount of people that one is fucked versus the amount of drugs the other has done, and just trying to figure out who is
I think
obsessed over their one thing more.
I think Keith Richards wins both those arguments.
Then they have a who looks more dead contest.
Keith Richards wins again.
I don't know. Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler. Oh, he's starting to look like Mrs. Tyler.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
He looks like someone's old grandmother.
That sucks.
All the handkerchiefs don't help.
No, they do not.
Steph, would you want to be in a car for 6 hours with your boy, Justin Bieber?
Oh,
I mean, like, he could sing to me and whatnot, but I
For
don't know.
6 hours?
Well, who else is in the car?
That's
I mean,
Yeah,
good
who's
point.
gonna?
Good point.
Who's the other person in the car that I don't? like?
oh, you know what? Kanye.
I thought about that, but I thought maybe.
Kanye and Goop. Those would be the worst two people.
See, there's
Oh, you know what'd be worse about that is if Kanye started rapping and then Gwyneth Paltrow just decides
To
she
beatbox?
can rap too,
Yeah,
and
she
she
can
just
rap as
starts
well.
rapping, and you're just like, let's crash this car.
But the beatboxing is coming from her vagina.
all right. Good, you said it. Now I don't have to. I was really on the fence of like, do I go there? I don't want to, but it is low hanging fruit.
But now,
go
which era of Kanye though?
See, that's
Like,
the thing.
Aren't they
That's the thing.
all annoying?
They're not.
They're not. Yeah.
That's the thing. There is a line of conversation I think I would really enjoy having with Kanye, but there's a lot on the sides that I don't
Yeah.
want to deal with.
like newest version of Kanye might be kind of interesting because this is him being more apologetic for how he's been. Granted,
is that-
now
is
he's
that where
more
he is?
into the Bible. Yeah,
Oh, no.
he's way more into gospel now. Granted, Kanye's always been into the Bible and gospel stuff. It's all throughout his music.
Yeah.
all the years.
Well, yeah, Jesus walks with him.
Yeah, like he lays down some
Excuse
like
me, Leland. It's Jesus.
no.
No,
The first song, Jesus Walks.
Before he became Yeezus, he
Oh yeah,
sung
sorry.
about
He
Jesus.
became Jesus, but there was a
Yeah.
Jesus.
like a lot of the references he makes, they're like deep cuts. In they're deep cuts.
He went to Sunday school.
Yeah. So that, and for some people that could be interesting. I know for sure I could not handle MAGA hat Kanye. I
Oh yeah,
definitely can't handle that
absolutely
one.
not. Absolutely
Poop
not.
to scoop Kanye. Can't do that one.
Like maybe
Oh, yeah.
Kanye up
Shoot
to
the
808 and
scoop.
Heartbreaks.
Yes. That'd be interesting. He says like his lowest point and like, what's going through your mind, Kanye? You know, what's going on with you? That would be interesting. Who is another celebrity I would never, a famous person I never want to be in a car with for 6 hours?
Oh, the piece of shit Chronicle guy you guys don't like.
Chronicle guy?
Dane DeHaan?
Dane DeHaan?
Oh no!
You guys don't like him?
No, what's his face? The guy who made Chronicle.
Josh Trank.
I got no issue with him.
That was Josh Trank. I thought that was what's his
Trevor Trevor something?
face? He's the son of the dude who did the horror movies.
Oh, Max
Landis.
Max Landis.
Yeah,
Oof.
that would be terrible.
Yeah, I couldn't do Max Landis for 6 hours.
I kind of only know him peripherally from like some of the shit like Leland has said and whatnot. I don't have enough kind of exposure to him to really.
That motherfucker looked at me and said, "Don't you know who I am?" I said, "I don't give a fuck."
Yeah. and that
Megan Fox?
that attitude I definitely
Megan
don't
Fox?
want.
People.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got a line of people right now, and I got to service and provide. I don't give a fuck who you are. Are you going to buy something? Get the fuck out of the way of the counter.
Yeah,
It's,
I definitely.
it's just annoying that he has some cool ideas.
Yes, that's the kind of the
Yeah.
flip of it.
trying to
Was
think
it
of
was
other-
it was he the one who wrote Bright?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
No, that was one of the Gunn brothers.
No,
Bright? No, that was Landis.
Landis wrote it.
I'm thinking of that thing that came out.
Bright? Oh, Brightburn.
Brightburn. That's what I was
Brightburn.
thinking.
Yeah, that disappointing movie.
Yeah, that was real disappointing.
I also really enjoyed what's it called? That show he did with Elijah Wood,
Fred?
the detective agency. The
the holistic detective agency.
Yeah.
Or Dirk Gently, holistic detective.
yeah, I enjoyed the first season of that show. I haven't seen any other seasons.
He's a trip. It's a weird
Yeah.
show to watch.
It's a really weird show. That's I dug it. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Have you watched Legion?
I watched like the first few episodes, and I just didn't have access to it, so I couldn't keep watching it.
It's on Hulu. Like I think the first
Ooh,
two
it's fine.
seasons
Yeah.
are on Hulu. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
like the weirdness of Dirk Gently, I'd say step it up and go to Legion. Because especially
Wait, which Legion? Isn't there 2 Legions?
The Legion you're thinking of with Aubrey Plaza and Dan Stevens.
Oh,
That's what we're talking about.
yeah, that's what we're talking about.
okay.
Which Legion are you thinking of?
The
Isn't
movie
the
Legion.
X-Men show
Yes.
Legion?
Yes,
That's
that's
the
what
same
we're
thing,
talking
yeah.
about.
Oh, okay, so that's the one where...
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I mixed Aubrey Plaza with somebody else.
But Aubrey Plaza's in Legion.
She is.
I know, but I mixed her... You said Aubrey Plaza, I saw Annie from Community.
Oh,
Allison Brie.
Allison Brie. That's who I saw in my head, and I was like, are you
Yeah.
sure?
yeah. When
And
Audrey Plaza was in that wrestling show on Netflix.
Yes.
And Dan Stevens, who plays Legion, he was
Fucking what's his name? On Downton Abbey.
yeah, he was in Downton Abbey.
Was
He
he?
was in that one movie that we liked that had a synth soundtrack. Came out after It Follows.
Oh, The Guest.
The Guest, yes.
The Guest.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Community since it's been on Netflix.
I've been thinking
I
about
have
it.
too.
I've been on the
I've
fence.
been crying. It's been great.
Just watched the Missing Pin episode the other day.
Ah, yes.
The bottle episode.
Bottle episode.
The bottle episode.
For some reason, I'm watching True Blood, and I don't really know why.
Which one?
True Blood.
True Blood.
Yeah.
You're on a vampire kick, apparently.
No, you know what, Anthony?
Listen, I never left
I-
the vampire kick. It is in my blood.
Anthony,
Sorry.
I have seen every season, so I can have this discussion with you. Some of the seasons are really good,
Yes.
and then some of them are some of the worst things you've ever watched.
I-
It is really wild how that flips like that.
I too have watched all of True Blood.
Yeah, it is so weird how, like, from season to season, like, the genre changes completely. You're like, what are you guys
Does
doing?
does the showrunner change a bunch in that? Is that maybe
I have
it?
no idea.
Yeah.
True
That's kind of
Blood's the
you know-
show
It's kind of
with Ian
before we,
Somerhalder, right?
No.
No, that's Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries, okay.
No, this is the one with Anna Paquin.
Suki.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Suki.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
And I do
From
giggle.
Fast and the Furious?
No.
What?
Oh. Her name's Suki. I'm sorry. Keep going. Don't let me interrupt.
No,
you.
there's a little white girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony, the guy that plays he's the
Bill the vampire, like that guy.
no
the
no
main
no,
guy.
no. I think I want to say he marries the Reverend's daughter at one point, and he becomes like the gay vampire with the gay bad guy at one point.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
That skinny white guy.
Yeah.
He shops in stores real cool.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that one guy. You know that guy.
You would know he's real cool.
I've just been on an anime kick, just watching anime.
I haven't found another one that's really like.
Did you watch
into.
Demon Slayer?
It's not dubbed on Hulu.
That's
No, I haven't.
It's so good.
No, I saw it showed up. I'm like, hey, there's that thing everyone was like cosplaying for a month, and then I saw it's just subbed. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just keep waiting.
And the movie's coming out in October. Oh my god, can't wait.
I'm still only through like the first 2 seasons of My Hero Academia because the rest is still subtitled only.
Oh really? They haven't released more of the dub yet?
No, not yet.
So you've at least seen United States of Smash.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great moment.
It is pretty good.
I had to look up I looked up a like most hated celebrities list just to see what would pop up.
Okay.
From the ones that we've stated.
I did too, and Gwyneth Paltrow's on all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. So like this one by Channel 24, it says 10 is Kris Jenner.
Sure.
9 is Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
Yeah, people don't like her.
Apparently,
I
I
don't
don't
know
like
why.
her.
She went crazy for a short time and was real weird about it.
That was Les Mis, alright? She had to shave her head live.
Well, that's what they were saying. Everyone loved Anne until just this year. This is 2019.
Oh.
When her tangibly desperate need to win an Oscar for Les Mis started to look sad. For Annie, being talented didn't seem to be enough to convince us. And I was like, that sucks. Why do you guys hate her so much?
That doesn't even seem like an appropriate reason to hate somebody.
Yeah. 8 is Justin Bieber.
Yep.
Fair.
7 is Madonna. 8 is Matt Lauer.
Oh, yeah, no. That guy sucks.
What did he do that turned everyone on him?
He had a button in his office that shut and locked his door so he could sexually assault people in his office.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Did not see that one coming.
That's why people hate Matt Lauer.
I know. I remember like something happening, but I think there was something else that I was more occupied with.
Yeah, life.
5 was Katherine Heigl. Katherine Heigl.
Yeah,
yes.
she a real bitch.
Yeah.
She ruined her own career.
Yeah.
4 is John Mayer.
His body's not a wonderland.
You know what? He's real talented and big music nerd. I think I could
feel
hang.
like he'd be interesting.
I think I could hang.
Yeah, you guys can swap pussy stories.
As he plays the guitar next to you.
Hell yeah.
For no reason.
For some odd reason, number 3 is Jennifer Lopez.
I
For
don't
whatever
get that at all.
reason.
I
Those people clearly haven't seen Hustlers.
I feel there is a side of her I would completely believe is real into herself. Like she loved the smell of her own shit.
Okay, yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that.
And that-
I've seen
that
that
can
movie
get-
she was in with Vanessa Hudgens.
I don't know what that is.
2 is Kristen Stewart.
Really?
Yeah, people just don't like her.
Yeah.
I think I would just be more bored.
I
Yeah,
think
she-
like everyone seemed to have such high hopes, and I think they're all mad that they're disappointed.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Her comedy I think fit fine in SNL, but outside of like Bridesmaids, which is I think the only movie of that guy's.
You're thinking Kristen Wiig.
Oh wait, who'd we say?
Kristen
Twilight.
Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
You are completely right. I really fucked that up. All right, everything I said applies to Kristen Wiig. Kristen Stewart.
I was like, because Kristen Wiig would be like the most fascinating person to sit for 6 hours and talk to.
don't think so.
Oh, I would love to talk to her.
I guess
feel
you just
like
found
she
out that
would be
Anthony does not
fun.
like Kristen Wiig.
At least
I would not.
for a
I would not
little
be.
bit.
I would not be excited about a car ride with her.
Oh. And then
But you're in the car with also Bill Hader,
That sounds like fun.
but Kristen Wiig's there.
All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
read-
me and Bill Hader can riff on, and she can also be there. I'm not mad that she's there. I'm just not excited about it.
I'm gonna read.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Jesus Christ.
Just like her
I'm gonna
career.
read
I'm
her little
disappointed in
paragraph.
it. All right. Yes, Kristen Stewart.
Oh no. She
You leave the cheetah alone.
No, she's fine. And then it takes us to one with this Gwyneth Paltrow.
Sure.
Gwynny or Fish Sticks,
What
as
now?
she's sometimes nicknamed, is
No,
the queen.
no one's ever
No
said
one calls
that.
her
Who
that.
said that?
No one
Is-
calls her that.
I don't know.
No.
Is the queen of self-importance.
True.
She's all about organic foods, clean living, and doesn't allow her kids to eat carbs. Her website Goop is also a thing of mirth and derision. Derision?
Yes, derision.
Derision.
Fancy words
Yeah.
for bullshit.
I had to look because I was just like, I can't think of I'm curious to see what celebrities people fucking hate, because I know there's a lot that I can't think of.
I'll throw out a surprising one. I don't think I would enjoy a 6-hour drive with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I just don't think he is a fun person.
Aw.
He might be stoned enough, though, to be interesting.
I feel like stoned Harrison Ford is not giving much.
It's Harrison Ford right after someone asked him a Star Wars question.
God.
For 6 hours.
Like
You having fun? No. You want to stop for a bathroom break? No. Are you hungry? No. Okay, good talk.
Would you do The Fugitive 2?
yeah, I don't see him as being a good time at all.
This is random. In The Fugitive, I think they're on the train and one cop goes, "Kimball," and he points a gun at him. That was the janitor in Scrubs, and they make a reference to that in the show Scrubs, and then the janitor confirms that he's that guy in Scrubs.
That the janitor is the actor in The Fugitive?
Yes.
Right on.
Everybody got to start somewhere.
It's such a weird character moment in that show.
It works in that show, though.
It does, yeah.
I went on another list just to see what people said on here too.
Any new surprising ones? We'll go out on.
Outro 8 times in a row.
Johnny Depp.
Ooh.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Reasons
Yeah, I can
why
see it.
people hate him is because he beat his now ex-wife Amber Heard. That's
Nope,
that's
not
the
true.
reasoning. I know, but I'm reading
was
the
the opposite.
reasonings. So that's the one. Scott
Baio.
Baio.
Scott
Baio?
Baio.
Oh, fuck Scott Baio.
Why people hate him? He allegedly molested his underage co-star for 3 years during filming.
I didn't know that part.
Paula
Also,
Dean.
a terrible Republican.
Yep.
So,
Paula Dean.
Fuck Paula Dean.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
she
thought
likes
about
to say
Paula
the
Dean
She
N-word.
told
earlier.
racist jokes and used the N-word.
Yep.
yeah, she likes to say the N-word and use too much butter. She should go to hell.
Did you guys hear about there's a NASCAR driver recently. He was like he's on a live stream
Oh,
on
I
Twitch.
did hear about this.
And like
No.
a bunch of people, they're all like doing a NASCAR race live on Twitch, and then apparently no one could hear him, but his audio is coming through, but like no one was responding to him. So he goes, "Hey, N-word,
Oh, no.
can you hear me?" And everyone's like, hey, Tyler, everyone heard you say that, bro."
Had a real PewDiePie
Like-
moment.
You
Like
should
he-
never say that word, even if you don't think anyone's listening.
And then he said, his apology. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was a slip of the tongue. I was like, bro, that is not
No.
a slip of
That's
the
a
tongue.
very
You just
precise
straight up said it
word.
with the hard R and everything. It's like
Drop the R. Like that news
the R,
reporter.
the R is the biggest indicator.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah, you use this in your day-to-day life.
Way too casual.
This
And
one's
you just gonna throw it out like that, and all the dudes playing were white, so it's like,
That
clearly
sucks.
this isn't a slip of the tongue.
4 was Kevin Spacey
Yeah.
Yep.
for his
That's fair.
stuff.
Also
Yep.
molestation.
Number 5 was ScarJo.
What?
Yeah, people don't like her.
Why?
Because she stars in racially insensitive films.
That's not her fault.
All right,
That's not her fault.
one
but
she got called
existed.
out on.
Yeah, she also likes people don't like her because she's a strong, independent woman with her opinion.
Well, there's dumb, and she's so fine.
I mean, I'm not saying that people are right. I'm just saying like
That is why people don't
Yeah.
like her, because she mouths off about what she thinks.
And those people are dumb, and they're afraid of a powerful woman.
Charlie
They're dominating
Sheen.
me. If she was S-Death, I feel like I'd be fine with it.
ScarJo for Asdeath.
Please, make it happen.
Do it, cowards. Make the Comic Guild movie.
Good lord.
Cast me as Tatsumi. It's all good.
Listen, they have
6
Japanese
was-
names, but they're not in Japan, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Stupid.
There's one dude with a Japanese name. There's S-Death, there's Leone, there's Mine. Like,
That's right.
they're not all just
You're right,
Japanese
you're right.
names. It's
Okay.
just him. And his two friends that died horribly.
That
Charlie
cat girl would
Sheen.
get it. But go ahead. Yes, Charlie Sheen.
Oh, God.
Fuck. Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's 6 hours of him saying winning and tiger blood or whatever.
Even
then-
if it wasn't that era, Charlie Sheen,
Yeah.
You'd still. Well,
he might
don't-
beat Bill Maher.
then number 7 was Adam Sandler.
Okay.
So, which we discussed. 8, Katherine Heigl.
Yep.
Again.
In the 2 movies she's been in.
Mel Gibson?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
plus
fine.
Mel Gibson.
For
Do you want
number
to
9?
do calling you sugar tits for 6 hours?
Just a fucking racist, Holocaust denying, fucking sexist piece of shit.
Yep. Very upsetting.
And then number 10, Gwyneth Paltrow.
She is on every list.
Why people hate her? Because she's out of touch with reality.
True.
Yep.
That's a
Oh, this
fact.
list keeps going. Bill Cosby,
Yeah.
Okay.
He rapes people.
Yeah.
He drugs and
Raven
rapes them.
Simone.
Who?
Wait, who?
Raven Simone.
Wait, what is it? There's.
That's so Raven.
Yeah,
That's
no,
Raven?
I know.
Is she just out? Is it because she's outspoken on The View, or
She
I know
made
she's- I know
racially
she said some stuff.
insensitive remarks.
Yeah, she dumb. She says some dumb shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
She wouldn't hire someone with a black sounding name.
What?
Raven Simone. Your name is fucking Raven Simone.
You're a Huxtable.
Nigga, we wouldn't hire you then. Like,
Stephen Collins?
Oh, he raped people.
I don't know. Who that
I don't know
is.
who Stephen Collins is.
Oh, he's the
Played the dad on
in Seventh Heaven.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
God.
Yeah.
Wow, I am
guy who played
learning
a
things this
pastor?
episode.
That sucks. Russell Crowe?
Yeah, fuck him.
He likes to throw phones at people.
Yeah, he's a real hothead piece of shit.
Why people hate him. His career is littered with fights, arguments, and assaults.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt
That scene when he threw
Lauer?
himself
Yep.
off a.
We
off a thing and
already-
broke
we
his
already
neck.
told
Yeah,
Who
Matt
he is.
Lauer. Madonna.
I like how we don't get
Tyler
into why
Perry.
Madonna. We all just understand.
Well, it's like Madonna doesn't like. She's not doing anything to like hurt anybody. She just says stupid shit. So it's just kind of like, we have to listen to your opinion.
She also likes the smell of her own farts, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying like she's on a list of people that are like rapists. I don't think she's a rapist.
Yes, in a specific ranking that is not this article.
Correct.
There are much
Is she
people who are
annoying as
worse
fuck?
than
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's raping other people's culture.
There's
Good point.
2 more.
Okay.
And it's funny just hearing like the different lists because you'll see the repeated names and then sometimes you'll get like a random. So like 18 is Stacey Dash.
Stacey
Which
Oh,
Dash?
fuck Stacey Dash.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
So she's a
she-
black girl from Clueless.
Clueless. Yeah.
Oh, really?
She's the black girl on Clueless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she says some stupid shit.
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
people hate her? She made racially insensitive and inflammatory remarks. So one of the things she said is,
She's a real Uncle Tom. Let's just
Okay.
Yeah.
move on.
because she was just saying, yeah,
I was-
you're
I
only
was-
awarded if you're black.
I was
and then
wondering
if
which
it
way
were
that was
any
gonna
other
go.
way, we would bump in arms. It's a double standard, just like how there shouldn't be a Black History Month. You know, we're Americans, period. That's it.
Wow.
19, Justin Bieber. Why? He annoyed everyone and his misbehavior constantly appeared in tabloids for
Because
years.
he's Justin Bieber.
You don't have to tell us why.
Yeah,
We know.
we all
Yeah,
know.
we know.
And 20, Kanye West.
Yeah.
Which, yes, there's a large chunk of Kanye West I do not want to be around, but there's
Yeah.
the interesting kind of creative Kanye West. I would like to kind of hear his thoughts.
Like, from the beginning of his career to the Taylor Swift incident, that's the Kanye I want to hang out with.
It keeps
Anything
going.
after that, nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
like, can
I
you
see that
tell
being
me-
a turning point.
I have to ask the question because I'm not, I don't know who this person is, and I'm sure you guys all know. Hayden Christensen.
He's
Anakin
Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, he just looks like a wet sack of potatoes. Like he just looks.
He's a-
That's why
unfun.
people don't like him?
The unfortunate thing is he's a good actor.
Is he though?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you guys seen Shattered Glass? He was really good in that.
No, I did not.
Was he good, or was he surrounded by people who just elevated his shitty performance?
He was one of the best parts of that movie.
Listen,
Oh,
I
go
watched
ahead.
I watched
seen it.
Jumper.
I'm just saying.
I didn't watch that. No,
I watched. Is that the one where they jump through photos?
Oh, is that
Sort
the
of.
movie?
Yeah,
They
that's
can
Jumper
teleport.
then,
They can
right?
teleport themselves, but they need to see it. So they have photos, so they can see where they're jumping to. So
I've
not
seen
jumping
that.
through
I don't
photos,
remember much.
but yes. And I also saw
I get that.
him and Nicolas Cage, I think, or no, he's in some kind of like medieval knight movie with somebody.
No, I take it back. I've only seen him in just Shattered Glass and Star Wars. And I guess Jumper, too, but I don't really remember Jumper. I think of that or I Am Number 4.
Is that him?
No, it's not
Oh.
him, but isn't
I
it
don't
like
remember
kind
that
of the
one
same
at all.
movie?
I think it's this general. It's right around the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same movie though.
Did it give a
Oh.
reason why people don't like Hayden Christensen out of curiosity?
He's the male Kristen Stewart.
Okay, you know what? Fair.
I found out one other person I wouldn't stand. Andy Dick.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God,
Solid.
I'd
yeah.
be
Solid.
really annoyed in the car with him.
All right. That's.
I don't even know how he was famous.
It was a different time.
Is that all it was? I remember he had that show on MTV.
Yeah.
It was like Andy Dick's boss or Andy Dick's sidekick or whatever,
It wa-
assistant
it was
or whatever the
different.
fuck.
Yeah, the assistant. But it was like Andy Dick was basically like the poor man's Tom Green.
God, I hate Tom Green.
Yeah.
I mix up the Greens. Seth Green is
Fun.
the funny one.
Yes. He's
Tom
the robot
Green.
chicken guy.
Tom Green.
Yeah, Seth Green is the guy that Anthony gets mistaken for all the time.
Yes.
Yes.
Tom Green is the guy who dated Drew Barrymore?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
is the thing that happened.
I don't know.
He also
I
made the
always-
movie Freddy Got Fingered.
I always see Anthony as like Colin Farrell's little brother.
I'll take either one.
That's not bad.
I don't hate it.
He just doesn't have the Irish accent though.
Have you heard Colin Farrell's Irish accent? He sounds like the Lucky Charms guy. Like, I mean,
It makes him kind of a little bit more endearing.
That's fucking the young Magneto.
yeah.
He's the
No, that's Michael Fassbender.
Yes, he is the fucking Lucky Charms.
no. His name is not Magneto. It's Swagnito. Whenever it's
Magneto.
him.
Good point.
The master of Swagnetism.
All right. We got to pull the ripcord.
Because he got that big dick.
Yeah, he does.
Jesus Christ.
It's like a 2-hour show.
We'll do some cutting. But yeah, I didn't quite realize we were gonna hate so much. So if
Hey.
hey.
All right, everything bad in life happens to you and nobody but you.
I gotta go home and change Jordan Mama's water bowl.
We could be the player haters ball.
The podcast haters ball.
Yeah. Podcast. LORC players. You know what I mean. Keep going.
If there are celebrities that we have missed, or in particular that you really could not stand a long confined trip with, be sure to let us know. You can find us on all of the major social medias by going and searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast at any of those. Leland, if anyone wanted to maybe subscribe to this podcast, what's one way they could go about doing that?
Why? Why do you rope me into this?
Hey, you want to be back? You got to do the work.
iTunes and everywhere else you find podcasts, and also LORC@gmail.com.
Yay!
And you can find me at Leland Pierce Art.
There
Where?
you go.
At Instagram. I'm tired. Let's wrap this up.
I know.
Have the wrap it up box.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Wrap
too.
it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Jordan, you have been really on to the Final Fantasy VII. Are you going to be streaming any of that?
God no.
That's just for you.
Well, maybe until after I actually beat the game, then maybe I'll stream it. But that is something that
That's a
I just
private
want
journey.
just for myself.
Yeah, keep it for you.
But when you are
Just for me.
streaming, where do they find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/JordanIsABear and all social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear Unified Branding.
Very
Bitch.
Steph, you got videos you're making, still coming out, making that content?
Yeah, it's been
Consistency,
fun.
girl. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm specifically wearing these headsets, the ones that I got last time, because my new headsets I wanted to do a video on. So we'll do that.
All right.
I'm doing stuff on YouTube and Instagram, I guess. YouTube is Stephanoids, STEPHUHNOIDS. I record videos. I'm gonna start streaming shit. I'm also on Twitch at STEPHXONXMEEH.
You didn't decide to just make the new one?
I already have both. It's just I haven't advertised my new one yet.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, you could have just did that now.
She's setting up the infrastructure for the changeover.
Yeah, but I'm gonna lose my 73 watches.
That's watches. It doesn't matter. It's all about follows and subs.
I only have 13 friends, but I would like more. 50 to be an affiliate. Let's get me there. Come on, people.
Find
Like,
Steph.
help me get there first.
Find
Like,
Steph wherever she is. And if you want to share a long car ride with me, preferably in the back seat, find me at Graphite Night on the Twitter and Spooky Spookington on the Instagram.
I'm just going to point out that was real Kevin Spacey, what you just said. So I just want to...
How?
Yeah.
How?
Back
be
seat
driving the
with me.
car.
It just sounded real creepy.
Oh, I'm sorry. The other ones were so classy. So,
Hey, we a classy show, bitch.
Hey, man, watch your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, jeez.
fuck. So until next week, I'm Anthony,
I'm Leland.
Jordan.
I'm Jordan.
Steph.
I'm Steph.
And
Why? Why say it like that?
Why not?
because she's lyrically, melodiously leading us to the end.
Yeah,
We are the League of Ridiculous Conversations.
legally,
We'll see
whatever
you next
he said.
week. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm done.